Hola chicos, bienvenidos a La Ruta TV. Soy Ana Rodas y el día de hoy les traigo a un invitado muy especial. A ver si adivinan quién es. Este chico es muy reconocido primero que nada por su gran talento como diseñador de modas y también por su participación en el reality show Project Runway. ¿Y quién mejor hablando de modas para entrevistarlo que la fundadora de la organización Louisville Bespoke, Yamilka Rodríguez? Vamos a ver qué nos cuentan.
Gunnar, tell us a little bit about how you got into fashion and how you got into Project Runway.
Well, I got into fashion kind of by happenstance. It came time for me to graduate high school, and I thought about doing fashion, but I never successfully wanted to do it. I had applied to all these different schools, and in the end, my mom was like, listen, if you don't choose to go to one of these, you should just go to beauty school. And I decided to go forward with cosmetology, and while in cosmetology school, I was paying my way through it, so I was working full-time. I was working in a restaurant, and I was serving with a table that asked me, or they were talking about doing a runway show, and then asked me if I would be interested in doing the clothing for it, because I had mentioned that I had made clothing before, and I said, yeah, I'd love to do it. So before I knew it, I had agreed to make 10 of these outfits in out of like 2 weeks. So I just did it, and with no formal training, I just kind of like taught myself how to sew and like drape all these patterns out. And it just kind of snowballed from there. I liked the thrill of working my way up to an event, and then I guess like premiering it was a fun moment for me. So that kind of led me to work for this modeling agency in Louisville. And I started doing that in just the beauty department, and then worked my way up into styling with that. And then I found myself outside of work wanting to do photo shoots, and the only way for me to do them was to create the clothing for them, because I didn't have the money to go buy them and return them, and I didn't know anybody to loan them to me. So I was like just making clothing just to do photo shoots.
Wow.
And then suddenly the balance of that kind of became like, well, I just want to make the clothing, and I'll do the photo shoot as an afterthought. And then I was like, you know what, I should just apply for this show when I was 21, and I got accepted. It has opened a lot of doors for me. It kind of gave me the validity of going to college without going to college for it. That being said, it does put a lot of pressure on me to be a perfectionist, because I feel like I have a point to prove rather than having a degree that tells everybody that I know how to make clothing well. I feel like I have to prove that in the product.
Shut up and sit down.
Gunnar, your new gallery is awesome. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
Just as his designs. And I heard a little bit about some event coming up in February. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, we have a new gallery opening. It's called Love in Retrograde. It's like the darker side of love, kind of like an anti-Valentine's Day. We have visual artists doing paintings as well as jewelry, and then I will have a clothing collection available as well.
Well, great. That sounds exciting. I will be there supporting you and
Wonderful.
probably making some purchases. And today I'm wearing one of Gunnar's designs. Not only this, but I will show you a couple others that I picked out myself.